East Mills moving on to a regional semifinal after a win over St. Albert. Evelyn Stokes, Lacey Palmer, Brooke Jones among the standouts. Ladies, a really impressive showing, and you get to keep your season going. Evelyn, we'll start with you. First off, just thoughts on leaving here with a win tonight?
It felt really good. It took us out last year in the regional final, so we really wanted this game, and we played hard for it.
Lacey, we'll go to you now. Kind of, thoughts on the win?
Yeah, I think we played great as a team. I mean, we were all working out there. It was just kind of unfinished business, so going into it, we knew we had to keep swinging, and that's what we did.
Brooke, same question. You're moving on. It's better than the alternative. How are we feeling?
Yeah, it definitely feels really good. We all worked really well together and staying very hype and energetic.
Question for you, Evelyn. In the first set, especially, you were able to really find your groove. It seemed like maybe in the second set they were defending against you a little bit better, and then you figured things out again. Talk me through just kind of that process of working through when they were able to figure out your attacks and being able to turn it back on again.
Yeah, first set I had some good swings. Second set slowed me down a little bit, but I had my teammates. My back row talks to me a lot, says hit fours open, tips open. It helps me a lot.
Talk about, your role in this offense is maybe a little different than it's been in years past, where you've got like 3 or 4 other hitters. And you had 4 in double digits tonight. How much does that take off of you knowing that, hey, I don't have to go out and get 20, 25 every night?
It relieves a lot of pressure. But I knew from the start of the season that it wasn't just going to be me. We have awesome hitters, awesome back row. We have so many people that can come in off the bench and play any position we need them to.
Go over to Lacey. You had the stretch there in the fourth. It was like 3 kills, an ace. You were just kind of dialed in. Take us through what you were doing tonight offensively.
Yeah, I was just focusing on their weaknesses and their open spots on their floor. We knew that line would be open, so I think just attacking that was the key tonight.
Kind of along those lines, with the weaknesses and open spots, what were you seeing there?
Down the line, and then after a few balls, they started picking those up, so we knew the roll shots would work, and just finding those was nice.
Go over to Brooke. Double-digit kills for you as well. Speak to how you were able to do that tonight.
Definitely just keep swinging, and we know that tipping sometimes doesn't work, and just keep swinging and using our power against like the block and using the block.
One other question for whoever wants to take this one. Seems like there's a couple of setters. A lot of teams will have maybe one setter. You guys tonight, I think, had a couple that at least had like 15 assists or something like that. How does that kind of help you, having the variety of attack, also knowing you have 2 players who can assist you as well?
Go ahead. Okay, I'll take it. It's great having 2 setters. We connect with both of them really well, so just knowing that we have both of them to rely on, and they both put up great balls for us tonight, so we're thankful for both of them.
Last one for Evelyn. Senior year, so close to state last year, and you made the next step, but a really good team's in the way. What do you guys have to do to keep this going?
We're going to have hard practices. We're going to keep pushing each other, hard energy, and we know we got to work together for every next game.
Well, hey, ladies, awesome job tonight, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. This is a tough quarterfinal draw against a scrappy St. Albert team, and you guys are leaving with a 4-set win. How are we feeling about tonight?
Feeling really good. We knew St. Albert's good. They have a really tough schedule, and we just had to come out fired up, keep our energy up, and swing.
You win the first. They win the second. The third really had to kind of scratch and claw. What was kind of the message after the second set?
Just keep staying aggressive on offense. We were trying to cover that lineup. Had a little trouble there. Our passes, we just had to calm down and get them to the setter. And we knew it would be called pretty tight with the 2, so we talked to the girls beforehand and just made sure that they make good decisions out there.
Then in that 4th set, St. Albert jumped out to, I think, a 12-6 lead, and then you went on something like a 7-0, 7-1 run to tie things up at 13. How did you see your girls during that run, especially, and in the rest of that 4th set, kind of refocus and get to what had been working for you in the 1st and 3rd sets?
They did a great job. They just let those other things go. We made a few mistakes here and there. Just don't let it get to you. Just keep pushing one play at a time. And they did a great job and finished.
4 hitters with double-digit kills tonight. I think Lacey had 20. Evelyn was up there. Brooke and Ava contributed as well. Speak to first what your hitters were able to do tonight. What would you like from them?
I would like them to continue that. They do a really good job talking to each other, and the back row's talking to them, telling them what's open. And they're swinging. They're always asking, what can I do? And they do a great job. It's great to have a full-rounded team like that.
Yeah, with that, I know you've had teams where you've had, I don't want to name names, somebody can go out, Emily Williams, for example, can go out and put 25, 30 kills out. But when you've got 4 girls that can maybe put 10 or 12, do you feel like that makes you guys a little more dangerous?
I believe so, because you don't know who you're going to have to defend against. So, and that's really a luxury for us to have that many hitters.
And then obviously when it comes to setters, speak to what they were able to do tonight with Bryn and Vanna kind of leading that charge.
Yeah, they did a great job. We've been working a little extra on practice on their sets to a little more repetitions, so working on their shoulders and their footwork. So they did a really good job, and they're calling the plays out there. And we started out with a 5-1 early in the season. Now we're in a 6-2, and they're doing a great job.
That was a question I was going to ask about. So kind of maybe shifting gears into the next question. You got Riverside up next. You played them really early in this season at HSCW. Close 3-set loss to them. What did you kind of learn from that one, and how do you hope to prepare for them this time?
We're just going to have to keep preparing like we did for St. Albert, and any team. Just work on our game, make sure we're swinging, find the holes, keep talking, be relentless. We're one of the scrappiest teams we've ever had. And keep talking, and don't feel too much pressure, just play.
Do you see a lot of similarities between you guys and them? I know, having seen both of you guys, that's kind of how I feel.
I think they're a little more upperclassmen heavy, and we're pretty young. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great match.
Perfect. Well, hey, thanks, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.